Good evening and welcome to Delta State's second home, the state of Georgia. It's where Delta State seems to reside every other week. This week we're taking on a West Georgia team that comes to the matchup at 5-1. Delta State comes with their best record since 2007 at 5-0. Now Delta State playing in a field they haven't won yet. Now Rayland Field, a very new field. They've only played here twice in 2011 and last year in 2013 to cap off that season, both coming out with narrow defeats. Now we're going to head to the field now and see if Delta State can capitalize on their offensive woes from last week and turn it into a victory on the gridiron.
Don't look back!
Mills is ready to go. He'll approach the ball. It's a high kick deep down the right side. Mills will put it 5 yards deep in the end zone. And that is a touchback for the Statesmen. The ball pops out. It's on the ground, and the Statesmen have recovered. Emmanuel Taylor fumbles. Dickey now, little quarterback design keeper off the left edge. There's a clear hold right there on the edge. No call. Dickey down the left sideline, and will be pushed out of bounds at the 30. That was a clear hold on this near sideline. Was not called. A huge run. They'll push him out at the 31-yard line. Alice Dickey, the junior from here in Carrollton, on 4th down. 3-step drop. Pressure coming off the edge. The pass is caught. Picked up by Hall. Hall is down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Statesmen win a little matchup zone there. We'll put this one down at the 14-yard line, 24-yarder. The kick is up on the way, and the kick is good. Sullivan looking, throws across the middle. The pass is intercepted. They baited him into that throw. Picked off in the middle, and returning it all the way out across the 30. Time Carlos Hutton absolutely baited Tyler into that throw, and he dropped back and threw it right to it.
West Georgia's offense went to work pounding the rock using a trio of talented running backs, including Denarius Appling and Seth Hensley, to move into Delta State territory. Forced to throw on 3rd and 13. Dallas Dickey's pass was intercepted by Romello Wilson in the end zone. They returned it 11 yards out to the Delta State 11. Following series, Delta State gave the ball away on 1st down, fumbling the ball deep in their own territory. Dickey and the Wolves would capitalize on 3rd down. The West Georgia signal call would roll out to his left and find pay dirt. Delta State offense finally found its footing late in the first half as Tyler Sullivan and company led a long drive, getting the Statesmen into scoring position. The big play in the series was Tyler Sullivan's 28-yard pass down the middle to Ricky Hunt, putting the Statesmen in West Georgia territory for just the 2nd time all day. The Statesmen, though, would be unable to find the end zone, and Vince Sherrata cleaned up the damage with 3 points, sending the Statesmen into halftime down 10-3.
We just started off slow for real. I mean, it ain't really just not one particular thing. We just got to get started quicker.
I think we've been playing with fire for a couple of weeks. So, yeah, just didn't play well, didn't execute.
We just got started slow. I mean, in the past weeks, we got started slow, but, I mean, Coach Cooley had told us if we start off slow on this team, I mean, if we have all them turnovers and all that, I mean, it ain't going to be a good game for us. So, I mean, we just ain't execute.
After a Casey Osborne touchdown tied the score at 10 early in the third quarter, the Delta State defense got into the action as well, forcing a turnover on a 4th down and goal stop deep in their own territory. Tyler Sullivan in the offense would not be able to capitalize though, as his pass was intercepted by Gabe Freeman and returned for a touchdown, giving West Georgia a 7-point lead at 17-10. West Georgia would score on its next series as Denarius Appling went over the right side for a 1-yard touchdown run. Delta State's offense had its chances early in the 4th quarter, but a failed 4th down attempt ended a drive deep in West Georgia territory. Pressed back on the shadow of their goal line, Trent Dunn nearly comes away with a safety.
It's Bass. We have defensive inside quarterback player, and I just try to do my job. I tackled the quarterback like I was supposed to.
After a couple first downs, the Delta State defense makes the stop, giving the offense a chance once again to find pay dirt. Delta State got the ball back with 7:30 remaining in the 4th quarter. Sullivan and company used a long drive to get deep within West Georgia territory. In total, Sullivan found 5 different receivers: Ricky Hunt, Timothy Foy, Josh Pinkston, Casey Osborne, and Kalen Shaw, to find itself in a 1st and goal situation. Now, 3 failed pass attempts left Sullivan in the offense in a precarious situation. Going for it again on 4th down. The 4th down attempt would not prevail, and Delta State would turn the ball over once again on downs. The Statesmen would take over again with 2:49 remaining in the 4th quarter. And Tyler Sullivan found Josh Pinkston to put the Statesmen into the red zone. The following play, Sullivan would connect to Foy with just his 2nd touchdown pass of the day, cutting the lead down to 8 at 24-16.
We never give up, man. Until, like they say, the old saying is never over till the fat lady single. It's never over till you see 0-0-0 on the clock. I mean, we're a 2nd half team. We're going to become a 1st half team, but we'll never stop giving up. We always got that brother on the side and that family on the front of our helmets and that family on our shirt. We'll never quit on each other.
As the Wolves would recover and essentially drain out the rest of the clock. The Statesmen would have one last chance, down 8 and 9 seconds left on the clock. Sullivan did find Justin Levy for 22 yards, but the Wolves would come with a stop, ending the game and giving Delta State its 1st loss.
We got a long ways to go, but lost to a good football team. They were well coached, they're well prepared. They beat us.
It's a little down, but we have a 24-hour rule, so 24 hours, whether it's a win or a loss, we forget about the game. So 24 hours, we'll forget about this one and start looking forward.
For the 3rd week in a row, the Delta State offense wasn't able to get it going in the 1st half. This time, the offense never really did get it going, losing on the road to West Georgia 24-16. Now, the game could have been very different if 2 4th quarter drives for Delta State ended differently. Instead of going 4 and out twice, the Delta State offense could have mustered points. Instead, they left 6 points on the table, and that ended up being just about the difference as Delta State lost by 8. The loss is the 1st loss of the season, and Delta State drops to 5-1. They'll return to action next weekend at West Alabama. For more information, check out GoStatesmen.com.